Hello, tea enthusiasts and wellness seekers. With a master's degree in dietetics, I bring a unique perspective to the intersection of pharmacy and nutrition. In this video series, I'll be your guide as we explore the art of preparing the perfect herbal tea. From selecting the finest herbs to mastering brewing techniques, I'll share my knowledge and experience to help you brew delicious and nourishing teas at home. I'm excited to embark on this journey together, and I invite you to connect with me on social media and explore the resources I have to offer. Let's work together to unlock your full potential and live a vibrant, healthy life. And remember, I'm here to answer your questions, share tips, and celebrate your tea brewing successes. Let's embark on this flavorful adventure together. Every plant converts the organic and inorganic substances in the water it absorbs from the soil into useful compounds through solar energy and carbon dioxide. These compounds, synthesized in nature's simple laboratory, can be structurally too diverse to be designed by even today's most advanced molecular design programs, and too specific to be synthesized even in the most advanced chemistry laboratories. Chemical compounds that occur naturally in the plant kingdom have been used by humans for centuries for both nutritional and therapeutic purposes. One of these ways of use is herbal teas. Tea is coming from Camellia sinensis herb in history, later became widespread and began to be used for all preparations prepared with water from the herbs. Tea is a beloved beverage enjoyed by people all around the world. It's typically made by steeping dried tea leaves in hot water, which allows the flavors and aromas of the leaves to infuse into the liquid. There are many different types of tea, each with its own unique characteristics and benefits. From soothing herbal blends to robust black teas and delicate green teas, there's a tea out there for everyone. In addition to being a comforting and delicious drink, tea also boasts various health benefits such as antioxidants that can help boost immunity and promote overall well-being. So, whether you prefer a classic cup of Turkish breakfast tea or a calming cup of chamomile, there is no denying that tea is a versatile and delightful beverage that has been enjoyed for centuries. We learn tea is coming from Camellia sinensis. Firstly, herbal tea is defined preparation of parts obtained from a herb according to certain rules and turning them into a mixture. Herbal teas are a wonderful way to enjoy a soothing and flavorful beverage that also offers various health benefits. Whether you prefer a calming chamomile tea before bed or a revitalizing ginger tea to start your day, there's a herbal for every occasion. Herbal teas are made from dried fruits, flowers, herbs, and spices, providing a natural option for those looking to unwind or boost their well-being. Experiment with different plants and discover your favorite herbal tea to savor and enjoy throughout your day. Alright, we can learn now how to prepare and drink herbal teas. Preparation of herbal teas is practiced as a sacred ceremony in Far Eastern societies, such as Japan and China. In these societies, maybe you saw in Eastern series, preparing herbal tea is special. In these societies, every detail is carefully prepared, including the selection of the quality of the herb from which the herbal tea will be prepared, the temperature of the heated water, the appearance and quality of the teapot and cups used, the clothing of the person preparing the tea, and the way guests drink tea. However, around the world in today's society, tea is generally tried to be consumed as quickly as possible, away from such rituals. In fact, you know that bags and filtered packages are often used for this. Even though we cannot apply all these rituals in today's world, paying attention to certain factors to ensure that the tea we prepare is of better quality will enable us to better benefit from the content of the tea we brew and increase its healing effect. In here, you'll see the factors you need to pay attention to when preparing a healing herbal tea. Quality of the teapots, quality of water, preservation of herb quality, herb-specific tea preparation method, concentration of herbal tea, and peaceful environment. Now let's explain them one by one. Using a teapot or cup with a lid, especially in the preparation of teas with volatile components, prevents the effective components in the herb from volatilizing and disappearing during the brewing process. When preparing herbal tea, the quality of the porcelain used is also extremely important. Also, herbal teas brewed in poor quality porcelain teapots and cups may be contaminated with harmful heavy metals such as lead. Since this situation is extremely risky for our health, choosing a good container is important when preparing herbal tea. Second factor, quality of water. Freshly boiled, soft quality drinking water is one of our most important needs when preparing tea. Repeatedly boiling drinking water several times will increase the amount of minerals in it, which may negatively affect the quality of the tea. In other words, freshly boiled herbal tea water will increase the quality of tea. Third one is preservation of the quality of the herb. Quality of the herb is everything. When herbs such as roots, leaves, and flowers are crushed or powdered to prepare tea, they become susceptible to changes under the influence of oxygen in the air. Therefore, it should be preserved in tightly closed containers. Another factor that can have a negative effect on dried and crumbled herbs is sunlight. To ensure the preservation of the quality of the herb, it's essential to adopt proper storage practices. The herb should be stored in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight to maintain its freshness and potency. It's also advisable to store the herb in airtight containers, prevent exposure to moisture and air, which can degrade its quality. By following these simple guidelines for storage, you can ensure that the herb retains its flavor, aroma, and therapeutic properties for longer periods, allowing you to enjoy its benefits to the fullest. The most important factor is preparation method. The most commonly used herbal tea preparation methods are infusion, decoction, and maceration. In this method, boiled 100 centigrade degrees and cooled to 80 centigrade degrees water is added to the shredded herb, mixed, closed the lid, and infused for 15-20 minutes. Flower and leaf teas with essential oil or volatile compounds are prepared with this method. Herbal teas such as mint, lemon balm, and sage are prepared with this method. Decoction is applied to herbs whose hard herb such as roots, bark, and wood are used. In this method, cold water is added to the fragmented herb, boiled and cooled and left for 30 minutes, stirring frequently and ready for drink. Cinnamon, ginger, and licorice teas are prepared with this method. The last one is maceration. Cold water is added to the shredded herb. It's kept at room temperature for periods ranging from a few hours to a few days. It's stirred occasionally, filtered, and drunk cold or heated. Hibiscus flower and leaves and flaxseed herbal teas are prepared with this method. Maceration is applied to herbs that contain compounds that decompose in the heat and that we do not want to pass into hot water. Another important factor for preparing herbal tea is concentration. Although it varies depending on the herb, generally 2% concentration of herbal teas are used for healthy life. To prepare 2% concentration of herbal teas, approximately 2 grams of dry herb and 100 milliliters of water are used. This formula is using for just healthy life. When herbal teas are used for treatment purposes, they can be used in different amounts. And the last factor is peaceful environment. It will be more beneficial to drink the prepared herbal tea, preferably in a comfortable and peaceful environment, believing that it will do you good. A little silence will be good for us all. After big pause, we can continue. You should know this part. Things to consider when preparing herbal tea. Please listen carefully. 1. Herbal teas should be prepared fresh each time. Why? To prevent bacterial contamination. 2. Sugar or sweeteners should not be added to herbal teas. Why? Sugar especially disturbs people with sensitive stomachs because it increases stomach acid. On the other hand, in teas used for complaints such as cough and sore throat, adding honey to warm tea, please careful, warm tea I said, can increase the effectiveness of the tea. I said warm tea because honey can release some harmful substances in hot environment. Herb-drug and herb-herb interactions are very common situations we face. If you have any diseases, be sure to consult your doctor or pharmacist before using herbal tea. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a good day.